A quiet, powerful realignment is happening, and at the very center of it all is the Philippines. Long seen as a junior partner, the Philippines is now being courted by nations you would never expect. These aren't just allies. They're nations building powerful ties with the Philippines that will redefine the balance of power for a generation. And the most shocking part? The number one country on this list is a tiny, unexpected European nation. Stay with us, because the truth about these countries quietly building powerful ties with the Philippines isn't what you think. If you're interested in this topic, hit the like button, subscribe, and type interested in the comments, and I will give you a heart. Coming in at number 10, a country that has, for decades, avoided direct military engagement outside its borders. We're talking about Germany. You might think of Germany as the economic engine of Europe, known for engineering and precision, not for flexing naval muscle in Southeast Asia. But this has changed dramatically. For years, Germany's foreign policy was defined by a cautious approach, a legacy of its history. But a shifting global landscape and rising assertiveness in the Indo-Pacific have forced a rethink in Berlin. In May 2025, Germany signed a groundbreaking defense cooperation agreement with the Philippines. This isn't just symbolic, it's a major signal that Europe's most powerful economy is entering the Indo-Pacific chessboard, abandoning its post-World War II pacifism for a more proactive global role. The pact includes joint military training, logistic support, and intelligence sharing, effectively making Germany an Indo-Pacific player. Why does this matter? Because Germany's economy is deeply tied to China, but Berlin is now showing a clear concern over rising tensions in the South China Sea. The Philippines, with its strategic location, is becoming Germany's unexpected entry point into a new era of global influence. We're also seeing Germany ramping up economic commitments. Bilateral trade hit nearly $4 billion in 2024, and German investors are looking closely at renewable energy and green infrastructure projects across the archipelago. This isn't just about business, it's about strategic investment. Germany knows that a stable Philippines is crucial for the security of global supply chains and trade routes. For Manila, Germany's support offers a powerful European counterweight to regional pressures. This partnership is growing quietly, but its potential to reshape the region is explosive. Germany is signaling that its economic interests and values are now a global concern, and it's putting its chips on the Philippines as a key anchor in this new strategy. This alliance demonstrates a fundamental shift in Germany's national interest and global ambition. But Germany isn't the only European power making a move. France, a country known for its art and sophisticated diplomacy, is stepping up in a big way. In 2025, France and the Philippines ramped up diplomatic and economic ties, with Paris signaling a growing long-term interest in Southeast Asia. The spotlight, however, is on defense. France has begun training Filipino naval forces in maritime security, especially in the contested waters of the South China Sea. A 2025 agreement promises expanded cooperation in shipbuilding and joint naval exercises. For France, a country with territories and a deep presence in the Pacific, a stable and secure Philippines is a national security priority. But here's where things get more interesting. Beyond defense, French companies are investing in renewable energy projects across the Philippines, tapping into the country's huge solar market. French universities are also opening exchange programs, building a soft power bridge between the nations. France is betting on the Philippines as its key strategic partner in Asia, and as tensions with Beijing continue to grow, this calculated alliance is becoming more valuable by the day. This is a subtle but strong signal to China that France, a nuclear power with global reach and deep historical ties to the region, is not going to stand by silently. This move isn't just about economic opportunities, it's about projecting power and influence far beyond its traditional sphere, and the Philippines is at the heart of that strategy. France sees the Philippines as a linchpin, a democratic nation that can help maintain the regional balance of power. By investing in the Philippines' military and economy, France is securing its own interests and showing the world that it remains a major global player. While these European powers stake their claim, another major player from Asia itself is quietly building a new kind of friendship. A country that shares a massive cultural bond with the Philippines and is a major economic engine, South Korea. They share a deep love of pop culture, but their connection now goes far beyond that. In 2025, Seoul finalized a landmark defense pact with Manila, providing advanced radar systems and naval patrol vessels. This deal underscores South Korea's ambition to step up as a key Indo-Pacific player. But the alliance is fueled by more than just defense. Trade is booming, hitting a record $20 billion this year, driven by electronics and automotive parts. Major Korean firms like Hyundai and Samsung are expanding their footprint, and the cultural bond is at an all-time high, with Korean language schools and cultural centers popping up across Metro Manila. For South Korea, the Philippines is not just a market, it's a strategic partner with shared democratic values, a nation it sees as a natural ally. This isn't just a simple trade agreement, it's a strategic investment. South Korea is a country facing its own security threats from the north, so its decision to invest resources, money, and military hardware in a partner so far south is a massive signal that it sees the Philippines' stability as directly linked to its own. This new security partnership is a hedge against a potential regional conflict and a way for Seoul to project its influence beyond the Korean peninsula. The blend of soft power from K-pop and hard power from military equipment makes this one of the most effective and surprising alliances in the region. While South Korea focuses on tech and culture, another giant is stepping up in a way that feels far more strategic. Number 7 on our list is India, the world's largest democracy and a rising superpower. Their move is a direct challenge to a common rival, and it's a game-changer. President Ferdinand Marcos Jr.'s recent 5-day visit to New Delhi in 2025 wasn't just symbolic, it was transformative. The two nations signed multiple defense agreements covering naval cooperation, counterterrorism, and even weapons technology transfers. But that's not all. India has promised to support the Philippines in its maritime disputes, offering both intelligence sharing and coastal patrol coordination. For Manila, that kind of backing is invaluable. The economic ties are soaring too. Bilateral trade hit a record $5.3 billion this year, with India becoming a major supplier of pharmaceutical products and tech services. India is positioning itself as a long-term partner in Manila's future. This alliance isn't just strategic, it's personal. Both countries see each other as democratic counterweights in a rapidly polarizing Indo-Pacific. This is a massive shift for India, a country that has historically embraced a policy of non-alignment. Now it is clearly picking a side, and in doing so, it is sending a powerful message to Beijing that it will not tolerate a free-for-all in the region. India and the Philippines share a common concern over the rules-based international order, and this new alignment is a bold step towards defending it. This partnership is a testament to the fact that shared values can transcend geography and that the Indo-Pacific is no longer a stage for just 2 or 3 great powers. But what if the Philippines' most valuable new partner isn't a superpower at all? What if it's a small island nation known for its pristine beauty and pacifism, now stepping onto the world stage to help a friend in need? That's what makes our number 6 entry so surprising: New Zealand. You probably don't think of New Zealand as a military power, and for good reason. But its deepening relationship with the Philippines is highly significant. In early 2025, the two nations signed a new status of visiting forces agreement, allowing joint military exercises and rapid disaster response coordination. For New Zealand, this is a major step away from its traditional stance. Beyond defense, New Zealand is emerging as a key development partner, committing over $120 million in aid and infrastructure investments this year, focusing on agriculture and climate resilience. A strong cultural bridge is also being built with over 80,000 Filipinos living there, and remittances are soaring. For Manila, New Zealand offers more than just security. It provides a values-based partnership rooted in democratic governance and sustainable development. And in today's volatile region, that kind of alignment matters more than ever. This small nation is showing that you don't need to be a military giant to make a difference. You just need to be a reliable partner. The alliance is rooted in a shared commitment to a free and open Indo-Pacific and a dedication to upholding international law. This is a powerful message in a world where bigger players are often seen as the only ones who can shape events. And what about the Philippines' neighbor across the sea, a nation known for its vast outback and powerful navy? Their partnership is no longer just about geography, it's about a mutual defense treaty that could trigger a wider conflict. We're talking about Australia at number 5. The Philippines and Australia are no longer just neighbors, they are now full-fledged security partners. In 2025, both nations have doubled down on joint military drills, naval patrols, and intelligence sharing agreements to counter China's growing aggression in the South China Sea. The inaugural Australia-Philippines Defense Ministers meeting marked a turning point, signaling a dramatic elevation in bilateral defense cooperation. Australia's strategic support extends beyond military affairs. Canberra is investing heavily in Philippine infrastructure, education, and renewable energy, helping to modernize the archipelago while reinforcing diplomatic goodwill. Trade between the two countries has surged past $6 billion annually, with more bilateral projects now focusing on technology and cybersecurity. This emotional and political alignment is fueling unprecedented people-to-people ties. In short, Australia isn't just an ally, it's becoming one of the Philippines' strongest anchors in a rapidly shifting geopolitical landscape. This alliance is not just a gesture, it's a strategic move to secure Australia's own interests in the region. Australia, a key member of the AUKUS Pact and a rising military power, sees the Philippines as a vital partner in maintaining the balance of power. The two nations have a shared vision for a free and open Indo-Pacific, and this partnership is a clear sign that they are willing to take concrete steps to defend it. But these countries are just setting the stage. The next two are the biggest players in Asia, and their alliances are about more than just security, they're about a shared destiny. At number 4, we have Japan, a country whose quiet but deliberate actions are reshaping Asia's balance of power. For Japan, the Philippines is no longer a historical footnote, but a critical strategic partner. In 2025, the two countries signed a reciprocal access agreement, allowing Japanese self-defense forces to operate more freely in the Philippines and vice versa. This defense pact is a strategic hedge against mounting tensions in the region. Japan is also pouring billions into Philippine infrastructure and resilience programs. From subway projects in Manila to coastal flood defenses, Tokyo's influence is now physically embedded in the Philippine landscape. Trade between the two nations has soared and Japan remains one of the Philippines' top foreign investors. With shared democratic values and a long-standing respect, Japan and the Philippines are no longer just economic allies. They are emerging as true geopolitical twins. This partnership is rewriting the rules, signaling to the world that Japan is no longer just an economic giant, but a geopolitical force to be reckoned with. The alliance is a powerful deterrent to regional aggression and a testament to the fact that shared values can form the basis of a strong and enduring partnership. Japan's commitment to the Philippines is a clear sign that it sees its own security and prosperity as inextricably linked to the stability of the entire Indo-Pacific region. And then there's the old guard. The country that has defined the Philippines' foreign relations for over a century, the United States. But in 2025, this relationship has taken on a renewed urgency. The U.S.-Philippines defense partnership is being reinvigorated like never before, signaling a new era of strategic alignment. The Enhanced Defense Cooperation Agreement, or EDCA, has expanded rapidly, with new military installations and infrastructure upgrades taking place across the Philippines. American troops are once again training alongside Filipino forces, conducting joint exercises that prepare them for a range of complex, high-stakes scenarios. Washington has also ramped up military aid, cybersecurity collaboration, and diplomatic support, positioning the Philippines as a central pillar of its Indo-Pacific containment strategy. The United States is now one of the largest foreign investors, playing a crucial role in modernizing the archipelago's energy systems and expanding its role in global tech supply chains. This alliance isn't just back, it's being rebuilt stronger, smarter, and more indispensable than ever before. But is this a new age of protection, or a dangerous dependency that could entangle the Philippines in a future conflict? The alliance is a powerful deterrent to regional aggression and a testament to the fact that shared values can form the basis of a strong and enduring partnership. The United States is sending a clear message to the world that it remains committed to its allies and to maintaining the rules-based international order. As these traditional alliances are being forged, one of the most dangerous and surprising new alliances is happening right on the Philippines' doorstep. A country that is at the center of the world's most dangerous flashpoint is now turning to Manila as its new lifeline. That country is Taiwan. At first glance, Taiwan and the Philippines may seem like distant neighbors, but beneath the surface, a dynamic and rapidly growing relationship is taking shape, one forged by shared security concerns and mutual economic benefits. In 2025, their cooperation is accelerating in ways that are as strategic as they are symbolic. The two countries have launched joint maritime patrols and expanded intelligence sharing aimed at countering Beijing's growing assertiveness in nearby waters. Economically, Taiwanese companies are pouring investment into Philippine infrastructure, particularly in logistics hubs and smart cities. Meanwhile, more Filipino workers are heading to Taiwan under new labor mobility agreements. In a region where alliances are shifting fast, Taiwan and the Philippines are quietly setting a new standard for pragmatic cooperation. Every step they take sends a loud and clear message to the world, and to Beijing, that smaller nations can stand strong when united. This alliance is a high-stakes gamble for both nations, but it is a gamble they are willing to take. The partnership is a powerful deterrent to regional aggression and a testament to the fact that shared values can form the basis of a strong and enduring partnership. We have seen Germany, France, South Korea, India, New Zealand, Australia, Japan, the United States, and Taiwan all quietly building powerful ties with the Philippines. But the number one country on this list is a shocking, unprecedented choice that reveals a hidden truth about modern diplomacy. It's not a superpower, or a neighbor, or an economic giant. It's a small European nation that has decided to stand up to a global bully, and in doing so, has found an unlikely powerful partner in the Philippines. The number one country on our list is Lithuania. This might be the biggest shock of all. Lithuania, a small Baltic nation, is rapidly becoming one of the Philippines' boldest and most strategic allies. Despite its modest size, Lithuania is punching far above its weight in global diplomacy, especially when it comes to challenging China's growing influence. Its vocal support for the Philippines in the South China Sea, combined with its increasing investments in Filipino tech, cybersecurity, and renewable energy sectors, is turning heads. This relationship isn't merely symbolic. Lithuania's deep experience countering Russian hybrid threats is proving invaluable as the Philippines navigates rising tensions with China. What makes this partnership truly remarkable is the shared courage and strategic alignment between both nations. Lithuania's defiance of Beijing's pressure mirrors the Philippines' own fight to assert sovereignty. This alliance may not dominate daily headlines, but it's rewriting the playbook for small and mid-sized nations, showing the world that diplomacy isn't just about geography or GDP. It's about principle, timing, and bold leadership. The question is no longer what will America do, or what will China do. The question is, what will the Philippines do with this new, unprecedented global network? The future of Asia is no longer just being shaped by superpowers. It's being shaped by the choices and courage of a single archipelago, a nation that has found its voice and its place at the center of the world. Which of these surprising alliances do you think will have the biggest impact? Let us know in the comments below. And if this video gave you a new insight into the shifting tides of global politics, hit that like button, subscribe for more, and then click on this video right here to discover the 7 Asian countries facing US work ban in 2025. You won't believe how this is connected.